Towing is certainly becoming a lot more popular off-road, and for good reason. You can take a camper trailer and camp in relative luxury. When I'm towing in the bush though, I always like to have a camper trailer that's got electric brakes, and if you do have that, mounted in your vehicle, you're going to need what's called an electronic brake controller. Now in my Nissan Patrols, I'm using a REDARC brake controller, and I'm using that for a couple of good reasons. Firstly, it gives you excellent control over that camper trailer. From inside the cabin, you can adjust how strong or how weak those brakes are applied. Now what happens is it links up the vehicle to the trailer, so when I put my foot on the brake, that also brakes the camper trailer or the caravan or whatever happens to be hooked up behind me. The thing I really like about the REDARC system is the fact that you can actually put the head in one spot and then you can tuck away the actual body of the unit elsewhere, so it's not in your way. A lot of brake controllers have the button and the unit in one, and that can make life a little bit difficult when it comes to mounting the unit, because you can hit it with your knee, or it might just get in the way of your dash, and it may also not look real crash hot. But these REDARC systems have got a nice little button and dial and light, and you can just mount them anywhere on your dash and they don't take up much room at all. The LED light gives you the status and braking force indication, and there's also an override button for independent trailer brake activation. Now this can be really important, because in some situations, particularly emergency situations, you want to activate those brakes no matter what. Now I had a situation like this down in the high country, and I'll tell you what, I was very glad that I had that system, because I was sliding backwards down a hill and pretty much out of control. And without that REDARC system, I could have been in a lot deeper trouble. And importantly, the REDARC unit is made and engineered and designed in Australia. And I'll tell you what, I haven't had a failure yet, and I don't expect to have one either.